Hello again, Uncle Mike here. Instead of reading a book today, I thought I'd review a festival of books, an event that I attended that was held at my school at USC. Now, part of my voice, I've been getting over being really sick. This event was held during one of my school days, so I was able to attend during lunch. The event was massive with hundreds of booths to check out. Not only did they have a ton of children's books and comics, but they also had a ton of great events for kids. They had shows going on, they had face painting, they had activities, and lots of food. I was able to meet a bunch of children's authors and publishers. Some of them even gave me a few books for me to read and review on my channel. For free. So I'll talk about every person I met in alphabetical order. The first person is author Adam Newman. Now what's great about him is his whole family was there at the event. His wife and kids were there. His books actually feature his kids. And he goes to schools and put on shows for them. His latest book is Kai and Tai Go to Hawaii. And it's a story about cousins who get cursed with bad luck while vacationing in Hawaii when they don't follow directions. Another author I met is Alva Sachs. She is the founder of Three Wishes Publishing Company. She used to be an elementary school teacher too. Her books include Circus Fever, Dancing Dreidels, I'm 5, Dear Master Dragon, and On Your Mark, Get Set, Go. She was so sweet to talk to and was one of the first people I met. She also brought her daughter to the event too. Next is author A.Z. Riel. Like Alva, he was also a school teacher, but he has a very unique approach to his books. He believes in talking up to children, not down to them. What that means is he recognizes how intrinsically smart kids are. And his books are designed to grow with the child as the child grows, teaching different lessons each time. And personally, I just had to go say hi because of his style. What do you think? Next, I had the pleasure of meeting Barbara Saltzman, the president of the Jester and Pharley Phund. It's a fund which uses the series of the Jester to bring these books to hospitals to children who are dealing with some really tough illnesses. Not just a little cold like I had. They are always looking for some contributions or volunteers, so if you have time, please check them out. Another author I met, her name is Cherie Kephart. Now, she doesn't currently have any children's books, but she has such a powerful life story that I encourage her to be able to convert that story into a children's book. She was also such a joy to talk to. So one of the great things about these events is you actually get to meet the authors and just see how amazing they are. Next, I met Ganit and Adir Levy. Now this was one fun booth, I just had to stop. I mean, come on, when everyone's running around with superhero capes, you have to stop. They gave me this for free. They also gave me a poster to share. I had the power to choose, which is the topic of their series. And not only that, they actually gave me a free copy of their book. What should Danny do? It's a story highlighting the fact that every child is born with a superpower, and that superpower is the power to choose. This book is slightly different than a traditional book in that you have choices within the book itself, and depending on the choices you make, you come to a different ending. You could ask your parents if they remember the old Choose Your Own Adventure books. I used to love those as a kid because I got to actually choose just like this book is doing. Next, I got to meet Jimmy Huston and Lynn Mills. They are two authors that ended up giving me 4 different books. Can you believe that? For free. Now, Jimmy Huston is also a stand-up comedian, so you know these books have got to be hilarious. The first book he gave me is titled, Don't Go to College, Go to Europe for Less. It's a fun, tongue-in-cheek book that I'll probably review on my channel. Another book he's wrote is This Your First Funeral? Now this is a slight departure from his other books in that it's not a funny book per se, but it's a book designed to help a child learn to cope with a death in the family. Another of Jimmy's books, Nate the Christmas Snake, is pretty much what the title implies. It's a very fun, lighthearted book with a number of stories in it. And finally, one of Lynn's books is Engelmann, the Footloose Christmas Spruce. This is another fun holiday book that I will be reviewing. The next author is Kristi Eddy and her friend Heather, who is there with her. Kristi is a vice principal and she was also Miss California 2017. Her mission is to crush beauty standards while raising academic ones. Her book takes readers on an adventure to find their inner beauty. She also now has the books in English and Spanish. I also was able to connect with Polo Munoz. He's a co-founder of Creating Creators. And one of the big reasons why I stopped is because you may not recognize this, but I know your parents do. This is the trolley from the show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which is one of my favorite shows growing up and one of my personal heroes. Polo gave me some great advice to help others. And not only by helping children like you learn to read, but connecting you kids to these amazing authors with these books. Another author I got to meet was Scott Sussman. He's a children's book writer and illustrator. I also had to stop and compliment him on his style. I mean, come on. He has written a number of books, and I'll link them down below. He says he writes for children because, and I quote, "In the mind of a child, anything's possible. Tables can walk and talk, French fries can refuse to be eaten, and socks can complain that your feet stink. For me, that's fun." He also does visits with schools, bookstores, libraries, and churches. He also has a video blog where he answers kids' questions. I'll link that down below as well. Shannon Forster was another amazing author I got to meet and talk to. Her book, Grows and Grows, really highlights some of the benefits from today's growing and non-traditional families. She also had very good tips for me with my YouTube channel, and I just had to buy one of her books. So I will be reviewing it soon. Next, I got to meet Shiah Luna. She was representing the Los Angeles Police Museum. We bonded over how different people contribute to their community. I was a military veteran, so I served in the military, and others choose to be policemen to serve their community more directly. We are planning to arrange an event where I get to read books to kids at the museum. And finally, the last person I'm going to cover is actually the first person I met during the event. The author's name is TwoBears Medina, and his book is Itchy the Goat. TwoBears is a Native American, and Itchy the Goat is stories about a real-life pet that TwoBears had when he was growing up. His stories were so entertaining that people asked him to write a book, so he did. How cool is that? This was another book that I bought because I just had to cover it. Alright, that's it for today. Overall, I just had to say I had an amazing time at this event, and I encourage everyone to go to these kind of book events. Also, please comment below if you'd like to learn anything more about any of these authors, or if there's any other authors that you would like me to cover. And I know I took a long break, but I'm so glad to be back here with you. Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Bye!